you ever wondered why Singapore, the second smallest country in Asia, attracts millions of tourists every year? What makes the Lion City a favorite destination for people from all over the world? Let's explore 10 surprising facts about Singapore in this video, and see if you're in for a surprise. Here's a little interesting tidbit before diving into the shocking facts. Singapore, the land of complaints. Almost everyone in Singapore admits that a day wouldn't be meaningful if they didn't complain. They'll gripe to anyone who will listen, from friends to family. They even have their own website dedicated to daily grievances. Fact number 10. Traditional forms of corporal punishment. Caning remains a legally accepted form of punishment in Singapore for serious offenses such as vandalism or drug trafficking. It involves striking an individual's buttocks with a long, thin cane. Trained experts carry out this punishment in a controlled environment, often in private. The recipient must bend over, exposing their buttocks. Caning can leave marks and cause pain, making it a severe punishment. Singapore believes that caning helps reduce crime rates. However, it's a controversial punishment, with some considering it too harsh. Despite being legal in Singapore, many around the world view it as a very severe penalty. Fact number 9 is about Singapore, a country in a hurry. Why are Singaporeans the fastest walkers on the planet, moving at a speed of around 615 km/h? What drives them to always move quickly and purposefully from one place to another? Perhaps part of the reason lies in their culture. Singaporeans value punctuality, and being on time is seen as a sign of respect. Therefore, walking fast becomes a way for them to demonstrate their seriousness and responsibility towards their work. Another reason could be the compact size of the country. Everything is relatively close together, with amenities and attractions within walking distance. As a result, there's no need for leisurely strolls, and they naturally pick up the pace to cover more ground. So if you're traveling to Singapore, take a stroll through the city, be prepared to pick up the pace, join the ranks of the fastest walkers you can imagine, and experience the vibrant pace of life in Singapore. Fact number 8. Despite being a country where people move at a frantic pace, Singaporeans are willing to queue up for long lines just to buy a desired item. When you step foot in Singapore, don't be surprised to occasionally see queues of people waiting to purchase products. Singaporeans will queue up to buy a good product, or for buy one get one free deals, or even for limited edition expensive items. However, this is also considered a sign to help you recognize which stores have good products. People in this small country also have the habit of chopping, reserving seats in advance. In crowded outdoor dining centers, it's difficult to both buy food and find a suitable place to sit. Therefore, Singaporeans often secure a seat by placing a piece of paper on their chosen spot, a form of reservation, before queuing up to buy food. Fact number 7. Singapore, the land of prodigies. Anand Celeste Colley is an outstanding young boy from Singapore, born in 1999 and the eldest of 3 siblings. His father, Valentine Colley, is a British writer and physicist, while his mother is Syahida Osman Colley, a Singaporean artist. From a very young age, Anand demonstrated remarkable learning and absorption abilities. At the age of 3, he was capable of independently seeking information on mathematics on the internet. Particularly, Anand had a special interest in spatial geometry, often imagining and drawing complex images on paper. At the age of 7, Anand passed the O-level chemistry exam, becoming the youngest person to pass this exam. This achievement earned him a place in Singapore's record books. Just 1 year later, at the age of 8, Anand was admitted to study at Singapore Polytechnic, also known as Singapore Polytechnic, becoming the youngest student of this institution. Fact number 6. Singapore, small but mighty. Being one of the smallest countries in the world with an area of only 734 square kilometers, it's truly remarkable, isn't it? But don't let its small size deceive you about its power. Indeed, Singapore has made a significant impact economically. Its strategic location in Southeast Asia has turned it into a hub of commerce and trade, leading to rapid development and prosperity. The modern landscape of Singapore is characterized by bustling streets and a diverse population. This country also boasts a rich cultural tapestry influenced by various ethnic groups, from the Chinese, Malay, and Indian to the Eurasians. This diversity is celebrated through festivals, cuisine, and traditions, creating a unique cultural melting pot in Singapore. Its success story serves as an inspiration for other nations facing similar challenges. However, Singapore's small size also presents some challenges. The most notable issue is land scarcity. With limited space, Singapore constantly grapples with the balance between urban development and environmental conservation. Limited space means there's little room for expansion, both horizontally and vertically. This leads to issues such as overcrowding, high population density, and a competitive real estate market, making it difficult for many residents to afford homes. Fact number 5, a military nation. Despite being a small island nation, Singapore is ranked as the 5th largest arms importer in the world, accounting for 4% of global arms imports from 2008 to the present. This may leave many wondering, why does a small country like Singapore have such a strong demand for weapons? Singapore's strategic location and commitment to maintaining a strong defense force are crucial factors in the decision to procure weapons. With complex security situations in the region, Singapore places a high priority on protecting its sovereignty and security. To achieve this, the country has heavily invested in defense capabilities, including the acquisition of advanced military equipment and technology. Singapore's arms imports not only aim to enhance its defense capabilities, but also contribute to the development of the domestic defense industry. Additionally, collaboration with international defense manufacturers helps drive innovation in defense technology. While Singapore's arms imports may seem disproportionate to the size of the nation, they reflect a practical and forward-looking approach to national security in a region characterized by political complexities and security challenges. Fact number 4, absolute safety. While travelers to some countries around the world may be very concerned about safety in foreign lands, when it comes to Singapore, you can rest assured. The only thing you need to do when you arrive in this country is to keep the emergency police hotline number handy, so if you encounter any issues, you can ask them for assistance. But rest assured, safety in Singapore is ensured at all times and in all places, with their police regularly patrolling the streets. Fact number 3. In Singapore, serving in the military is mandatory for all male citizens for a period of 2 years after completing high school. You might wonder why the government imposes this regulation. It is considered necessary to ensure the national security and defense of the country. During the 2-year service, these young men will learn and train in various skills and participate in training to prepare for different roles in the military. But this commitment doesn't end after the initial 2 years. Soldiers will continue to participate in reservist training every year until they reach the age of 40. This ensures that they are always ready to serve when called upon during emergencies. Although it may pose challenges, this is considered a duty to the nation, playing a crucial role in Singapore's defense strategy. Fact number 2, a wealthy nation indeed. 1 out of every 6 people in Singapore has assets worth $1 million or more, higher than anywhere else in the world. In 2011, Singapore proudly boasted 188,000 millionaire households, accounting for over 17% of the total resident households. This statistic is truly astounding, indicating that more than 1 in 6 Singaporean households own private assets exceeding $1 million USD, excluding real estate, businesses, and luxury goods. Several factors contribute to the high concentration of millionaire households in Singapore. Firstly, Singapore's strategic location as a global financial center attracts individuals with high net worth and investors seeking opportunities to accumulate and manage wealth. The country's stable political environment, robust legal framework, and well-developed financial infrastructure further enhance its attractiveness as a favorable environment for wealth creation. Moreover, Singapore's strong economy, characterized by sustainable economic growth, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit, provides numerous opportunities for individuals to build and grow wealth through diverse channels such as investment, entrepreneurship, and employment in high-income sectors. Additionally, Singapore's favorable tax policies and incentives for asset management and investment also contribute to the accumulation of private wealth by its residents. However, it's important to note that income inequality also exists in this country, with a significant portion of the population facing socioeconomic challenges and income inequality. Efforts to address these disparities and ensure inclusive growth remain necessary to build a more equitable society. Overall, the high number of millionaire households in Singapore reflects the country's status as a robust economic powerhouse and a thriving financial center, offering ample opportunities for wealth creation for those with the ability and acumen to seize them. And finally, in Singapore, you can observe people conversing in a unique way, mixing English with a local flavor called Singlish, adding a distinctive touch to their language. A common Singlish term you might encounter is chope, meaning to reserve or hold a place such as a seat or a spot in line. For example, you might hear someone say, "I chopped this seat with my tissue packet." You may also hear Singaporeans using words like la and le in their sentences, adding an element of fun to the conversation. La is used to emphasize or express agreement, while le adds a hint or emphasis. So if someone says, "Let's go eat la," or "Come on, Lei, don't be shy," you'll know they're using Singlish to make their speech more colorful and interesting. Interestingly, Singlish has made its way into prestigious dictionaries. The Oxford Dictionary has added 27 words, reflecting the unique blend of languages and cultures in Singapore. For instance, Ang Mo is used to refer to Westerners, while Sabo means to play a prank. Even kiasu, a term describing someone afraid of missing out, has been included in the dictionary. So next time you browse through the Oxford Dictionary, pay attention to these tiny Singaporean terms. So, through the journey of 10 fascinating facts about Singapore, we have explored unique and intriguing aspects of this country. From its remarkable economic development to its diverse and distinctive culture, Singapore is a destination worth discovering and admiring. From the unique culture of Singlish to the nation's defense efforts, every aspect of Singapore tells an inspiring and captivating story. Despite being a small country on the map, Singapore has proven its strength and reputation on the economic, cultural, and defense fronts. It is hoped that the knowledge and understanding gathered from this journey will provide you with a deeper insight into Singapore and inspire you to further explore this dynamic and prosperous land. See you again in the upcoming journeys.